Uh, Good afternoon, everyone. Please confirm any one of you if I am audible.
Yes, sir. You are audible, sir.
Okay. Thank you. So, welcome to this short training session for voter turnout. As we all know, this is a very critical exercise on the poll day. So, as per ECI guidelines, we disseminate to early voter turnout on ECI app called Voter Turnout app, which is available in both the platform Android and iOS. So, as you all know, this time, in the parliament constituency elections, data entry will be done by the assistant returning officers. So, there is a very limited role in the RO here. So, all the AROs has to enter the data entry too early. So, based on the time slot, start with the 9 to 9:30, then 11 to 11:30, 1 to 1:30, then 3 to 3:30, and 5 to 5:30. And of course, later then there is a close of poll. And next day we have to enter the end of poll data, which is a basically a PS wise male female transgender count. But on the poll day, we have to enter only the percentage for AC wise. So all ARO has to enter the percentage of their assembly constituency, percentage of voter turnout starting since 9 a.m. So that is the process. So based on the feedback in last multiple elections, we slightly made some changes, minor changes. It's not a big change. It's a very minor changes which is recently approved by the commission. So which we are going to explain in this through this presentation. So uh, for example, earlier, close of poll entry was we open at 7 a.m., 7 p.m. onwards. But this time, as per commission, approval, we will open that close of poll entry after 5:40 p.m. So all the AROs, all the ARO can enter the
Sir, our
close of
voice is
poll.
breaking, sir.
Is it better now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So I was saying now close of poll entry will be open at 5:40. So 5 to 5:30 time slot, you will have a 10-minute time, to update the 5:30 slot data entry. And after 10 minutes after 5:30, that means 5:40 onwards, we will open the close of poll entry. But there is a catch. So if you already enter the 5:30 time slot and data entry, then the close of poll entry will be open. If so, that's a mandatory clause now. So you have to enter the 5:30 first, then only you will be allowed to enter the close of poll entry. So if somebody missed, let's say 5:30 entry, so you have to report to CO office, and CO office has to definalize, and then only it will be they have to enter the data for 5:30 time slot. Then next time slot for the close of poll will be activated. So that is a one minor changes we have done this time based on the feedback received in last multiple elections. Apart from this, we also made some minor changes for definalize, like whence you will be able to definalize. So earlier, like 9 to 11 option was given to definalize the entry, but now we will give only 1 hour. So if somebody missed from 9:30, you will have a 1 hour time. So till 10:30, C office will be definalize the data. After 10:30, the option will be disappear. So after 10:30, nobody will be able to definalize, nobody will be alter the data. Again, last point, we will allow definalization only for missed entry. If you input wrong entry, maybe like if you input the wrong percentage and the data is published for any slot, the system will not allow to definalize at CO level. So that means you enter the data for that time slot and data is published on the voter turnout app publicly, then we will not allow to definalize that data entry at any level. Even the CO will not be able to definalize. So these three minor changes we have implemented based after approval from the commission. So which we are going to explain in this PPT thoroughly. So please listen carefully and go. We will also share this PPT. We have slightly modified for a couple of slides. Please go through carefully. This is a very sensitive information you have to enter on the poll day, because if you do one mistake, that will spoil the complete voter turnout for that particular parliament constituency. So please make sure you listen carefully, you understand the process carefully. If you have any question, please let us know. We will be able to answer all your queries. Thank you. Saurabh, over to you.
Thank you, sir. We'll share everything, the complete process flow, how we need to proceed on the day of poll, what are the pre-poll activity we need to perform in the system. One by one, we'll go ahead and I'll let you know how you have to complete, what are the various steps and what are the precautions which need to be taken by the AROs and other officers so that the exact data which need to come in the portal will come exactly as per the desired form 17C. Okay, so just let me share my screen. So I hope my screen is visible. Just let me hide this. Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
So here you can see, uh, as you all well aware with the process, and you all know what is voter turnout. So I'll not go in very detail of that. I'll just give you a brief that it's a totally information related to the voter turnout process, where on a regular 2 hourly basis in the system, uh, here in parliamentary election, ARO need to enter an estimated percentage which will be getting disseminated in the public domain with the help of voter turnout app. Okay, now we have the elector information of each polling station which are going for the poll in that particular phase. So whenever the ARO will enter the percentage in ENCORE system, what it will do, it will calculate the PC wise voter turnout, state wise and district wise, everything. So that is why we are not having any separate other platform where officer need to enter state wise percentage or PC wise. Whatsoever data which is getting entered at ARO level, it will be responsible for the calculation of the percentage at PC level and state level. So it is a very simple process, and where you have to simply enter a percentage what the data you collect from the field. Like you have sector officers or any state will be deploying some PDMS, that is poll day monitoring system,
Recording
through which you are
stopped.
getting through which you can get the estimated percentage from mobile app, or you are manually getting through calls or WhatsApp or maintaining in an Excel sheet. You have to get the estimated percentage on a regular 2 hourly interval through which you can report it in ENCORE portal, and we have a specific window for of half an hour in which you can fill that data. And once that window get closed, whatsoever data you have filled at ARO level, it will get freezed, and the same data will be going to visible in public domain with the help of voter turnout app. For voter turnout app, for the voter turnout data, we have the single source of information like voter turnout app is the only source where we can get this percentage. No other platform or any web portal or other mobile app is there through which that percentage can be seen. So for media houses, political party, candidate, representative, and citizen, for everyone, there is only single source voter turnout app through which this uh, percentage can be seen. So here you can see this is a two hourly estimated percentage, and in the system we fill a cumulative percentage. There are multiple slots we have created in the system. Like first one is at 9 a.m., then second is at 11 a.m., then 1 p.m., 3 p.m., 5 p.m., and last one is our close of poll, which is the estimated percentage. Then we have a detailed voter turnout process also, which is end of poll, where every polling party once come back to the reception center for submission of their EVM and PRO diaries. So, according to the PRO diary, whatsoever is the count of voters of there in the PRO diary that need to be entered here, by the help of which system will auto calculate the final poll percentage of that assembly constituency. Okay, so this is the overall structure. Now let's proceed how the process works. If we talk about the process, it's a simple data entry process. We have multiple slots. So whenever your clock, for example, if we talk about the first slot, whenever your clock hits to 9 a.m., then a window get open where in the voter turnout dashboard you will see there would be two boxes where you need to enter the estimated percentage, the data which you have received from the field. Accordingly you have to fill the percentage. Now why we have kept two boxes? Just to avoid any typo mistake. So if you want to update any data or you want to enter any data, you have to ensure in both the boxes you have entered the same percentage. For example, at 9 a.m. my estimated percentage is 10.5. So in both the boxes I need to enter 10.5, then only system will let you to submit that data. In case there would be any typo mistake, for example, in my first box, I request all the participant to please keep your mic on mute. Thank you. So, in case there would be any discrepancy between two boxes, then data will not be allowed to save in the system. Now, once you have saved the data, then your job is done. Now you have to only wait till 9:30. Whenever your clock will hit to 9:30, instantly your screen will get refreshed, and the window which was earlier available for data entry, now it will get freezed and you will not be allowed to make data entry. Okay, now whatsoever data, the last data which is entered in the portal before 9:30 will get freezed, and the same data will be sent in public domain through voter turnout app. Now, if we talk about slots, we can see there are multiple slots which we have created in the system. Like first one is at 9 a.m., then second is 11 a.m., third is 1 p.m., fourth is 3 p.m., fifth is 5 p.m., and sixth is close of poll. Seventh is end of poll. Now, if we see the timeline, and then we can see from 1 to 5, we have the window for data entry is of half an hour. But the sixth one is the close of poll, which get enabled at 7 p.m. and will remain open till 12 midnight. Now, we have made some changes also in the system. Like if you have already made data entry for 5 p.m. and your window get closed at 5:30, and now your poll is already get over, then this close of poll data entry you can do now. Earlier it was not available, but this time for data entry of close of poll you have not to wait till 5:30, 7 p.m. This window will get instantly open. Sir, slide is stuck in the introduction. Sorry.
Please come again.
Sir, your slide is stuck in the introduction page only. It's not moving. Sir, I don't think so. You need to check from your end because my screen, we are joined here from two system, and we can see the screen is getting changed. Other state. Any other state? Can you please confirm? Is my screen is stuck?
No, it's fine here.
Sir,
No,
it's
no.
moving. It's moving, sir.
It's moving, sir. No, it is sir.
Only introduction screen is there. No issue, sir. It's moving.
Sir, I request to disconnect and rejoin. Okay. So, okay. Thank you for confirmation. So here you can see total 7 type of entry we need to done, out of which 1 to 6 we have to enter only percentage, but the 7th one is detailed one. Okay, here in the 7th one we need to enter the count of male, female, and third gender voters. But for the rest 1 to 6 we have to only enter the percentage. Now, one thing which is different from 1 to 6 and the last 7th one is like first one we have half an hour window till 5 p.m. We have a window of half an hour. Now, sixth one we have a window of 5 hour total, that is from 7 p.m. to 12 midnight. Okay. So, but for end of poll, we will have data entry open till P plus 1 day. Means the detailed voter turnout entry, which is done by ARO, the data entry will remain open next day, 12 midnight. Okay. So please ensure your PS wise data entry should complete uh, by P plus 1 day, 12 midnight. Now, if we talk about the process, we can see the data entry process is very simple. Uh, like you can see at 9 a.m. once the data entry get enabled, then on time if the ARO is doing data entry, then he has to simply go to ENCORE dashboard. He will get 2 boxes, then he will enter both the percentage, like same percentage in both the boxes, and after that he need to click on press update button. There would be a third confirmation in the system. There would be a pop-up which will show the same percentage which he has updated in the voter turnout boxes. Here, once he will confirm that that percentage he has entered in the system, it is correct, then he need to click on update button. Now, till 9:30, this data will remain in the system. Between 9 a.m. to 9:30, as many time he want to update the data, he can change. But the moment at 9:30 this data will get this window get closed, then the last updated data which is there in the portal will get freezed, and the same will get published in the voter turnout app. Now, earlier there was a provision, like if any percentage which is entered in the 9 a.m. to 9:30 slot, okay, that can be requested to C office to enable its editing, but this time this editing is not allowed. If whatsoever data
Sir,
the
your voice is
ARO
breaking
has,
continuously, sir.
sorry,
Sir, your voice is breaking up.
any
Not
other
audible
state
exactly.
having same issue?
No, sir. It's very smooth.
Sir, I think there is some concern at your end, because rest of we have around 550 participant, and they are getting no disturbance in the voice. Sir, please check internet connection at your end. Okay. So this time we have made this change that whatsoever data which is getting published in public domain, it is not editable. So please enter data in the portal after complete verification, and please ensure to make data entry on time. We have half an hour window. You have to just calculate the estimated percentage. It is not the exact one. So you have to just only find the estimated percentage for that slot. Now, what rights we have given to the CO office, in case if any of the ARO missed data entry, means by 9:30 he has not made any data entry in the system, then what will happen? The ARO can request to CO office to enable its data entry. Okay, then CO office will enable, and he can do the data entry after that. But the only difference for a missed round, what will happen? There would not be any window for publish to publish the data. For example, at 9 till 9:30, an ARO has not submitted any data. Now, after 9:30, he has requested CEO office, and the moment after this window get enabled, the moment ARO will enter the data in the portal, instantly it will get published in the voter turnout app. It will not wait till 11 or 11:30. The moment for a missed round data entry is done, that percentage will be visible in public domain. So in this way, all data entry will run. Earlier, what was there in the system, that you are allowed to update a previous round data also, which you have entered during this data entry process. Uh, but this time we are not giving rights to C office to enable uh, the previous round data entry, or to modify the entry of previous round. Okay, only he can enable the entry of a missed round. So similarly, they will do data entry for 11, 1, 3, 5, and 7 p.m. Now, one thing need to be noted. For example, for 9 a.m.
பார்த்து அப்புறம் மொத்தமா சேர்த்து வச்சு கத்துவாங்கப்பா. இப்ப இத நாளைக்கு அப்புறம் நைட் எல்லாம் இது பண்ணுவாங்க. இன்னும் கொஞ்ச நேரத்துல ஃபோன் அடிக்க ஆரம்பிச்சுருவாங்க.
So the one thing which we have also made a change here, like for 9 a.m., if data entry is not done and the ARO has missed the particular round, and once C office has enabled, even though ARO has not made data entry for 9 a.m. slot, then what will happen? The moment once the 11 a.m. data entry will get enabled, automatically that 9 a.m. slot will get freezed, and then after it will not allow C office also to enable. And once the data entry for 11 a.m. is open, then data entry of 9 a.m. cannot be done. So please ensure.
So just want to add one thing here. So CEO office, as I said earlier, CEO office will be able to definalize entry only till 10:30 a.m. for first slot. For second slot, again, it will be applicable till 12:30. So we are giving 1 hour only for CEO office to definalize any missed entry only. So if data is published, then no option to definalize. This will be applicable only for missed entry and only for 1 hour. So for example, 9 to 9:30 slot, we are offering this feature till 10:30. So after 10:30, CEO will be not be able to definalize that entry. And as Saurabh said, if somebody missed that, let's say CEO office definalize that option. So ARO has option till 10:59. So if because 11 a.m. Our next slot will open, so of course the previous slot will automatically close, and then our ARO has to enter the data in the next time.
So in this way, you have to do data entry of estimated percentage only. Now, rest of the process for end of poll, it is as similar as the previous one. Like data entry will start at ARO level. Once the polling party will be coming back to reception center, then he will take PRO diary where he will get the count of male voter, female voter, and third gender voter. He will fill in the data, and automatically once the data entry of all the polling station is completed, then after ARO has to finalize data at assembly level. The moment all the assembly, like all the this ARO will finalize, then ROPC will also verify the data at AC level. Once there would be no discrepancy in the data, he will also finalize. Same data will be sent at CO level so that he can verify and finalize. Then after he can finally publish data in public domain. But in case at any officer level, either at CO level or at ROPC level, there would be any discrepancy, then data will be reverted back to ARO level, because the editing in the data, which is PS wise voter count, it is only allowed at ARO level. None of the officers like ROPC or CO is allowed to make change in the data. They can only finalize or revert it back to ARO. Rest of the other data entry or updation activity need to be done at ARO level. Now, if we talk about validation in the system, so just let me go back to this step. We have few validation in the system, like if whatever percentage we have filled in the previous round, the next round percentage can be either more than the previous one or equal to the previous one, but it cannot be the less than the previous one. For example, at 9 a.m., if we have filled the data at as a 10%, then obviously the 11 a.m. percentage will be either 10% or more than that, but it cannot be 9.99 or 9.85, because we are filling here cumulative percentage. Means what does I mean by saying cumulative percentage? uh, Here in the system we have to enter percentage from the poll start. That means at 9 a.m., we will fill percentage from poll start till 9 a.m. Then at 11 a.m., poll start till 11 a.m. Similarly, poll start till 1 p.m. What is the total estimated percentage for that particular assembly constituency? In this way, we have to proceed till close of poll. Now, one major check which is there, because of which lots of AROs get troubled or they feel problem while they are making data entry for close of poll, like whatsoever percentage which is going to be calculated by the system in end of poll, where we have entered the detail male, female, and third gender voter count. Okay, the percentage which is coming in seventh, if it came less than sixth one, then system will not allow to publish the final percentage. So that is why we have given 5 hour in the sixth round, that is close of poll. So be very conscious while you are filling the data for close of poll. Now we'll come go ahead. Like what are the major guidelines for voter turnout, which we have made change in the which we have changed in the system. So one by one, we will proceed and let you know what are the changes, and you have to ensure that these 10 guidelines should be followed.
So, before we move ahead with the new slide, just want to know, like, do you know like how? Am I audible? Hello?
Sir, you audible, sir. Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay. So, just for your knowledge, I would like to share like how we are calculating the PC percentage, because you are inputting the basically AC percentage. Like ARO will enter the percentage of his respective AC. So, how we will calculate the PC percentage? Just for your knowledge. So, let's say if we have one PC which have around let's say 5 AC. So ARO will enter, 25%, 25%, 25%. Let's say, for example, at 11:30 slot. So first, based on that percentage, we will calculate the number of voters, because we have total number of AC count you already imported in the system. So based on that percentage, we calculate first the AC voter first, and we sum all the AC, like all the, let's say we have 5 AC. So whatever the percentage you have entered all the ARO, we calculate the number of voters and then sum up. Then we also have a total number of PC. So total number of voters against each AC we submit and divided by total number of voters in the PC and multiplied by 100. That's how the calculation is done, and that percentage is being shown on the PC wise on the voter turnout app. And also we are also showing the AC percentage which which ARO enter in the system. So on the voter turnout app we have both state wise and of course like PC wise and AC wise for the parliament constituency election. And assembly constituency it will work as it is. Again, the same formula will apply for the calculating the state wise. Next, please.
So here are the 10 guidelines which we need to bring in your notice, because that would be very crucial for you on the day of poll. So just one by one we will proceed and let you know how the data entry and what are the guidelines which you need to follow. So ARO can start the data entry at 9 a.m. and this window will remain open 9 till 9:30. In this bit in between this half an hour, as many time as the ARO want, he can change the data, but whatsoever would be the last data entry will get published. It will not allowed at any level of officers to get it edited. So please be very conscious while you are filling percentage in the portal, because earlier there was provision that CO can enable a particular round to modify. But this time we are not giving that option to C office to open a particular round to modify the entry. Okay. So whatever data AROs are doing data entry in the portal, please be very conscious. Now, second, the data published for any time slot on the voter turnout tab will be unalterable, which I already told you. Like if you have made data entry for first round, second round, or any of the six round, okay, it is not alterable. It can be only the data entry for that particular round can be done in between that period for which that window is open. Only for missed one, CEO office can enable, but for modify, it is not allowed. Now we are coming to the next guideline. As already Santosh sir told, that if any particular round is missed, then CEO office will be only allowed to enable entry for a round is for next 1 hour. Like for 5:30, if a slot get missed, then by 6:30, CEO office can enable. Then after, he will not be allowed to enable that particular round. Now, coming to the fourth, the definalized window will get closed automatically if next time slot window is available for data entry. For example, if any ARO missed entry of 9:30 and CO office definalized it, and till 10:59 ARO has not made data entry, then automatically at 11 a.m. that previous round window which was opened by enabled by the CO office will automatically get closed. Then after, you have to fill the data for 11 a.m. only. You will not be allowed to make data entry for 9 a.m. So please be ensured if you have requested CO office to enable your data entry for a particular round, make sure you will complete it on time also. Don't wait for further to get that window close. Okay. In case you have not filled data till 11 a.m., then automatically your previous round data entry will get closed. It will not remain open. Okay. Now we are coming to the fifth one. The close of poll data entry will be allowed after 4:50. Like we have received so many requests from the state where poll is getting over by 5:35 or 4:30 also, but they have to wait till 7 p.m. for the entry of close of poll. But this time we have changed the provision. For example, you have your poll is over by 4:30 or 5:30. You have made the data entry for 5:30. Now you have not to wait for the data entry of close of poll. You once you will complete the data entry of 5 p.m. and yeah, that window get closed at 5:30. Then just after 10 minutes, you will see in the portal that your close of poll entry is also enabled. But the only restriction is for making data entry of close of poll, you should ensure you have completed the data entry of 5 p.m. Okay. The close of poll entry will be available to ARO only. ARO has published 5:30 entry. In case he has missed 5:30, user may request C office to definalize the entry. In case for example, there is a condition like poll is over at 5:30, but somehow that ARO has missed the data entry for 5:30 slot. Okay, and he want to make data entry for close of poll now. Now in that case, what the ARO has to do, he need to request CEO office that kindly enable that particular slot entry. Once he will enable and ARO will make data entry of 5:30, then only he will see this fifth close of poll box for data entry. Okay, if you have not entered data in the 5 p.m. slot, then you will not get close of poll data entry option at 5:40. So please ensure if you want your close of poll data entry before time of 7 p.m., like you want to get it enabled by 5:40, then please ensure you have completed your 5 p.m. data entry. Okay. Now close of poll data entry published at 7 p.m. will be unalterable. However, ARO may request the office to definalize so that he can increase the percentage. Here also, we will not allow ARO to decrease the percentage. Like, for example, if in close of poll, I have made data entry as 60%, and uh, somehow I gone to a conclusion that percentage which I have entered on the portal, it is not correct and I need to rectify it. Then if I request the office to enable the entry, in that case also the ERO will only allow to fill the percentage which is more than 60%. I am not allowed in portal to enter less than 60%. Okay. So please be very conscious while you're doing data entry for close of poll, because for a reason only we have provided such a big window to publish your close of poll percentage. Because in earlier election we have seen many times the moment this close of poll data entry get enabled, ARO start making data entry for that particular round. Please wait for a while. Try to reach as many as polling station you have in your assembly constituency. Try to get the exact data from the polling station, because you have a well setup of sector officers. If you have implemented any mobile app, or you have a SMS communication through the polling party, you can get the data, compile in an Excel sheet, and try to reach the exact percentage. Okay. Now, coming to the next, data entered by ARO for all assembly constituency belong to PC will be aggregated. Like you already, Santosh sir, told you that we are only taking data from at ARO level, on the basis of which we are calculating the percentage at PC level and state level. So that is why ROPC and C office have to only monitor the data.
இல்ல வெளில எக்ஸிட் குடுத்துரு.
Okay.
வரல.
So now coming to the next, that the end of pool data entry will be available after 12 a.m. Uh, on P plus 1 day. ARO need to enter the polling station wise. That is as similar as the previous. Not only this, once your polling party would be coming back, I think in the ninth one we need to rectify. The moment your polling party will be started coming back to the reception center, your end of poll data entry will get enabled. You just go through the PRO diary, and whatsoever would be the count of male, female, and third gender voter, the ARO can enter in the system, and this window will remain open till next day 12 midnight. So before that you have to complete the data entry. There are few polling station like I don't know, in the states which are here in the VC, they have such polling party or not, which would be coming back on P+2 day. So if there would be any such situation, we will take up that separately, but for rest of the other they have to complete it by 12 midnight of P+1 day. Now, last one, which is our final one, which is the most crucial one, because this is the only case in which the ARO need to send a letter to C office so that they can take approval from the concerned DC. The end of poll data can't be less than the close of poll data. Means whatsoever percentage you have estimated in the sixth round, that is in close of poll, it cannot be greater than the percentage which is getting calculated by the system in the end of poll process. So be very conscious for this one. Try to test everything on the demo portal. Just from the C office, you can take the concern if you are having any doubt. Okay, so this is all about the complete flow and the process of voter turnout. Now, if you want to ask anything, you can ask one by one. Just call the name of state. If you want to ask, you can raise your concern.
So before we move to a QA session, just want to highlight one thing. So for all UTs which have hardly one and there is no AC, in that case, so for example, Andaman Nicobar, we have one PC, there is no AC. So we created three virtual AC there, but they imported the data and they confirm like they will enter all the data only from one AC. That means one ARO will be responsible to data enter for basically one PC. So that's how it works. So if you do not have any ARO, you have only PC. In that case, we created a virtual AC in that PC. So you will be able to ARO login to enter the data. So again, RO will not be able to have right to enter the data for the voter turnout. Only ARO will be responsible to data entry. Next, please.
Okay, now we will go for QA session. So one by one, I'll call the name of a state. Please let me know if there would be any doubt. So Puducherry.
No, sir, we don't have any doubt.
Okay, thank you. Jammu Kashmir. Sir, no issue, sir. Will come
No,
to
sir.
you. Jammu Kashmir. Any
Sir,
doubt? No doubt, sir.
sir, we have some polling station which will be coming on P+2.
Sir, for that you just provide us detail. We will examine that particular assembly constituency.
Right, sir.
Okay. Anybody else?
Hello. I'm from West Bengal, Kolkata.
जी आशीष sir, बताएं.
One confusion is there. In this PC election, there is so many EDC and percentage may be crossed to more than 100%. So in this case, how to handle this case in case of EDC is there?
Sir, in that case, na, where the EDC votes after accumulation with the EVM votes of general elector, if the percentage is coming more than 100%, na, just flag that particular polling station to us. We will get enable the data entry of more than 100% also.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, from
Okay.
NAPTEM.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, regarding this estimated percentage, in case the percentage at close of poll 7 p.m. turns out to be less than what has been reported at 5 p.m. In that case, what do we do?
Ma'am, in that case, like you are talking on poll day only, or
Yes,
for
all day.
the once the end of poll data get calculated, then you are asking.
Poll day, 7 p.m. close of poll percentage. If it
Like,
turns out to be less than 5 p.m. percentage.
So, please correct me if I'm wrong. So, your question is basically if 7 p.m. Like 5 p.m. entry is greater than 7 p.m. entry. So, let's say you enter at 5:30, you enter, let's say 70%, right? And
Yes,
at 7 p.m. for the close of poll entry, you want to reduce that number to 65%. Is that correct?
yes, sir.
So that option is not available. In that case, you have to take the send a letter to your DC journal, and once approved, then that will be done after next day.
the poll day.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, what we suggest, if such data, just such discrepancies phase na, so just stop data entry for that last round and write us a letter and start doing end of poll data per this entry. Once all the So what you have to do, just start making data entry for end of poll. Once the complete assembly data of end of poll is done, then you have to wait for approval from Journal DC so that we can enable the data entry for 5th 5 p.m. You just rectify it, whatever it would be coming in your end of poll, just enter the same percentage and then you will be allowed to publish.
Yes, sir. Thank you. And one more clarification on EDC. EDC votes will be accounted in the total voter turnout for the PS while entering the data in ENCORE.
And we have, from the past election, we have faced this issue and we have sent the file, but somehow we not get clarification and approval on that. So, meanwhile, what we have to do in case there would be any polling station whose voter count is coming more than the elector just because of EDC, please let us know, on the day of poll. We will allow that polling station to make data entry greater than the elector count. Okay.
Sir,
So we
then
will
even on the
we will
next day of poll, when the
so
AROs enter, yes,
we
sir.
will basically in such cases we will facilitate from the backend side. So please let us know. Reach out to us. We'll help you on that part.
Okay, sir. Thank you. That will apply on the next day of poll while entering the PS
Ah,
data.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's correct.
that's correct.
Okay, sir.
We
Thank you.
have to, you have to inform us through letter that how many such polling stations are there. So we will cumulative allow those polling station to make data entry more than the elector count.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Okay, thank
Andaman.
Sir, regarding this end of poll, actually, our EVM from some area will take P+2 day or P+3 day to reach Port. Sir, we are trying to get the copy of PO diary and Form 17C through WhatsApp or through some other mean, so that we can compile the end of poll data on T+1 day. However, in case if we could not get
Basically, you are saying for because it takes time to all the EVM to collect and place at one place. So end of poll will be little difficult, right? Is that correct?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. So we understand, like in your case, it takes 2 to 3 days time, to come back to the station. So that is acceptable. Like we may discuss offline in that case, but that is acceptable for you only.
Right, sir.
Okay. Anybody else from Andaman? Okay. West Bengal.
That's all from our side. Yes.
Tamil Nadu?
Sir, we have no doubt, sir. I request any of the ARO's office who is having any doubts, you can raise it. CO's office, we don't have any doubt. It's clear, sir.
I think Nagaland also cleared his doubt. Anybody else from Nagaland?
Yes, sir. This is the nodal officer from Mokchong.
Yes,
Sir,
please.
is it possible to increase the timeline from 1 hour to 1.5 hour for the missed data slot?
For missed entry, is that you're saying?
Yes, sir.
So if you see like 1.5 hour is already there because the 9 we have started first slot 9 a.m. and we are offering that facility till 10:30. So 1.5 hour is already there.
Sir, from our end, we are trying our best to ensure that we receive the data on time.
Sir,
But
see that
since
1 hour, sir, that 1 hour timeline is only for CO to enable. We are to definalize it. Sorry, for enabling that particular round for data entry for a missed round. Okay, but you are getting 1.5 hour for data entry. Is it clear? We are only restricting CO office to enable data entry for a missed round for 1 hour.
And that is applicable only for missed entry. Actually, if you see, we have only half an hour time slot to do the data entry. If you miss that, then of course, like CO office can enable at that entry, and again till 10:30, CO office can enable it, and till 10:59 you can also do the data entry. So 9 to 10:59 you have almost 2 hours.
Sir, if there is a data mismatch between the Polestar and the ENCORE while entering the data in ENCORE, will it be okay or will there be a
Can you please come again?
so suppose if there is a mismatch of the Polestar data and the ENCORE app data, will there be a problem?
So I'm assuming you are talking about Polestar, your application, state application. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So we are not bothering about your Polestar data. As per commission instruction, all the AROs has to enter the correct data, authentic data in the voter turnout. We are not bothering about your state application because the data commission is disseminating whatever you enter from the ENCORE system. So that data is disseminating on voter turnout app in the public.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anything else?
From CEO office, Meghalaya.
Yes, sir.
From the CEO office, we don't have any issues. If from the AR office, is there any issues?
Anybody is having any issue from Meghalaya?
Anyone from ARO office, please?
No issues from East Zankia, sir.
Okay. Mizoram?
Yes, sir.
Any
Sir,
issue related to voter turnout?
no issue, but one request, please. We have stated the electoral count in the elect portal. So can you populate it to the demo portal and enable voter counting module for test?
Once your all assemblies data get populated in live na ma'am, we will
Yeah, that
populate the
has been
same.
done, sir. Yes.
Okay, we'll verify and once for the phase one na ma'am, all the state complete, we will get it done in a single go.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else?
Not from CEO.
Okay. Manipur?
Yes, we have a question. Our poll timing is from 7 to 4. So, like, do we need to still enter the 5 o'clock poll turn now?
Yes, ma'am. You have to enter 5 p.m. entry, because the moment you will enter 5 p.m. entry and it will get published at 5:30. Then after instantly at 5:40 your close of data will get enabled. So that need to be entered. You have not to wait till 7 p.m. now, which was getting earlier followed. So we have changed the provision, as you said, that your poll is from 7 to 4. So you just fill whatever percentage it is coming in till 4. Then you have to enter in 5 p.m. slot, and then accordingly you have to enter the final close of poll percentage, which will get enabled at 5:40, but only for those AROs who has failed the data entry for the 5 p.m. slot. If they have missed it, they have to request to C office to enable. Once they will complete that data entry, then only their close of poll data entry will get enabled. Okay.
Okay. Then when the close of poll data will be finished?
The moment you will enter and publish, the instantly it will go to voter turnout. But till 12 midnight, if you want to rectify anything, you can request to see office, open it for modification. The only thing is that you can increase the percentage if it requires, like you want to decrease the percentage, then system will not allow you to decrease the percentage. For that, you have to write a letter to commission. We will take approval from the concerned DC. Then only we will allow to you to decrease the percentage.
Sir,
Okay.
if not entered till 12 p.m. night, we can enter.
Sorry.
Sir, till 12 p.m. we can enter the data.
Close of poll entry, na. Close of poll entry you can do before 12 midnight of the poll day.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Anybody else from Manipur? Okay. C office Bihar.
No issues. It's all clear.
Okay. C office Assam.
No issues. Saurabh, if you could kindly share the guidelines and the PPT to us.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be sending after just after this meeting, and I'll be sharing in the same group of Lok Sabha support group. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay, then if anybody else having any doubt, you can ask. Although we are good to close this meeting.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Sir,
Yes,
as you
please.
sir, as you mentioned that we have to report after every 2 hours. So my question is whether we have to report cumulative after 2 hours, or it will be singular.
Yes, you have to enter a cumulative percent. Means in the first slot at 9 a.m., you have to report from poll start till 9 a.m. what is the percentage. Then in at 11 a.m. slot, you have to report from poll start till 11 a.m. what is the cumulative, what is the percentage. Similarly, at 3 p.m., 5 p.m., and the close of poll. Okay.
Like, sir, we have to report if we have to report at 5 p.m. So we have to report from 9 to 5. That's what you were saying.
Not 9 to 5. From poll start to 5. Because poll is not getting started at 9 a.m. Na?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Any doubt? Or anybody else who is having any issue? Yes, Karaikal. Just one by one. D office Karaikal, any doubt?
Is there any mark paying time before events?
Yes, we will enable the voter turnout module on the ENCORE demo. Okay, you can use that. We will set up everything and let C office know a day before the hands-on training. On the once we will activate the module in the demo portal, we will communicate to C office so that on the next day all AROs can test complete voter turnout process end to end. Okay. We will communicate to C office. They will let you know.
Starting time.
Sorry, please repeat the question.
What will be the starting time to enter the end of poll data? Okay, it is one day.
12 a.m. After 12 a.m.
Thank you.
Yeah. Any other question?
Good afternoon, sir.
Sir, from
Yeah, good afternoon.
Sir, I am from Indrawal constituency of Jammu and Kashmir.
Ji.
Sir, we have some shadow areas which are also cut-off areas where we are dispatching the parties the day after tomorrow. We don't have any mobile connectivity in those areas. And our return is also in P+1 and P+2. Sir, in this case, in these cases, how we will entering data?
If there is no mobile network, if there is no internet connectivity, then of course, like you cannot get the data. So try, possible if any other mechanism to get the data, try that. Otherwise, like we cannot do anything for the such cases.
Right, sir.
Sir, one question from Naglen.
Please go ahead.
Sir, in the guideline, it is mentioned that AROs can send requests to CO for increasing the percentage. 7
Increase the percentage in?
For close of poll 7 p.m. percentage.
Yes. So let's say, after 5:40, close of poll will be enabled in the system. So let's say you enter the 80% and you publish that data. So that will immediately reflected on the voter turnout in public. But let's say after some time you personally feel like there is some typo mistakes, you want to increase to 82, maybe 81% or maybe 82%. So in that case you may request your office to allow that option, and you may increase the data entry. Like you can say 80.01, 80.5, or maybe 81. But if you want to try to reduce that amount, maybe 79.5, it will not allow. Hope I answered the question. Ma'am?
12 midnight or?
I think does that, did you get my point? Like, or any
Yes, sir, I
question?
got it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I think we are good to close. I hope none of the state official is having any doubt. So we are good to close this meeting. In case if you would be having any doubt, just reach to your office and we will clarify to them. We have also assigned a support a team to the respective state. Please get in touch with them. They will help you out. Okay, I will share this PPT to the Lok Sabha support group. Please circulate it to the state officials. Okay, thank you all for joining.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.